Today we're going to talk about the different components of a computer. First, the CPU, our central processing unit, sends signals to control other parts of the computer. Just like how the brain can send signals to tell an arm to bend or tell your heart to beat, the CPU is the controller of the computer. CPUs work on a list of tasks or instructions, meaning they send millions and millions of commands all around the computer to do basic functions, like move the cursor or open an application. CPUs are measured by gigahertz, meaning that they do how many commands or cycles can a computer do per second. Modern CPUs have gotten so fast that they are measured by gigahertz, or 1 billion hertz. So, if you go to Amazon or Best Buy and look at the CPUs they have, the box will tell you how many gigahertz it has. So, a 4.2 gigahertz chip can do about 4.2 billion cycles per second. Most CPUs today are either made by Intel or AMD. There are other parts of the CPU like cache and cores that are not required to know for the state standard testing. All you need to know is the CPU controls the other parts of the computer, CPUs work on a list, and CPUs are measured in hertz. Random access memory, or RAM, is temporary storage used for running programs and data that other programs use. RAM is really good at reading and writing memory because of how fast RAM is. I said it was temporary because if the computer loses power or is shut off, everything in the RAM is erased. RAM size is measured in gigabytes. The motherboard is super simple. It works like a skeleton of the computer and connects all the computer components together. Hard drives are used as long-term storage, meaning if the computer loses power or is shut off, all the data written to the hard drives will still be there. There are two main types of hard drives, SSD and HDD. In the picture above, the SSD is a small, more compact box. They are more expensive, but a lot faster and more durable. HDDs are cheaper and act like a record player, where there's a little needle that moves across the disk and reads data. They are a lot more fragile. If you drop the HDD, that little needle that reads the disk could be bent, and now the hard drive is completely broken. So don't drop it. HDD are a lot slower than SSDs, but cost a lot less and come in bigger capacities. Hard drives are also measured in gigabytes, or GB, like RAM. Graphics cards are a device that displays and renders visuals. Modern day CPUs have built-in graphics capabilities, meaning you don't need to go out and buy a graphics card to watch movies or videos. Graphics cards are mainly used for video games, but companies and people that use computers to design stuff, like architects or animators, like to use graphics cards for rendering very detailed images and designs. Most graphics cards are made by either NVIDIA or AMD.